Hello, YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Part 36. Every time I poke up my head over and I look at like what your stream title is, because it's the only way I can remember how many days we've been at this. Part 36 with Professor Claire and Nterruptus. We are in Act 3. If you were with us last week, you saw the very intense rejections that Herschel Thornwind suffered in the circus. And even down to being insulted and turned into a cheese wheel by a very, very mean genie. So Herschel didn't have a very good day, but we're going to bounce back because that is what we do. And yeah, I think it's, I have faith. I think Herschel's going to bounce back. I think he knows how to rise from the ashes like a metaphorical phoenix. They work together real good. Lots of downtime for everyone staying at camp, please. We will come back from it. So yeah, we got some stuff to do today.
Time for more emotional damage.
Time for more just damage, or for you, more laughs. You know, we'll kind of see how this pans out.
Yep. I didn't realize by choosing to roleplay this character as asexual, I didn't realize how much pain I was dodging.
So much pain.
All right. Game launched. Music.
One of the other comments that somebody left on the TikTok video, which actually cracked me up, was someone commented, and that's what happens when you rush through Act 2. And I cracked up. I wanted to be like, my brother in Christ. If only you knew how many fucking months we were in Act 2. The one thing we didn't do was rush. That is the one thing we don't do, even to our own, it doesn't benefit us all of the time either.
Yep.
It's actually worked against us a couple times.
Yeah, I think we missed out on Act 2 content because we took too long.
It wasn't that we took too long. It was that we didn't. We literally did not go to Moonrise Towers until the last, until the final battle, because we were under the impression that it's like, oh, we shouldn't go there until we're ready for like this final battle. When in reality, you can go, and there's like more lore and stuff that you can get. So we accidentally triggered like, the quote unquote end game for Act 2 before we went to Moonrise, which is a bummer. That's the only thing. That's literally the only part about the run that I'm a bit disappointed with. But there was no way that we could have known that. So
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's mostly just for me. It's like, oh, we missed out on some story, and I would have liked to have gotten more story.
Yeah. I figure there's no... I can't imagine there's a way in a single playthrough to see all the possible content.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, and that's...
we got our story, which is fine.
That's true. You did skip over all of Moonrise Tower, which did kill a lot of Harpers and Tieflings in the prison. Yeah, and I was bummed about that, too. Maybe that's what Halsin has got against you, even though you never saw them. I think, honestly, Toon, what it is, and I tested this theory with my solo playthrough, I do think it's because those characters need to be with you for like their major side quests. Because I did have Halsin with me when I did the Thaniel quest in my solo playthrough, and my approval with him is through the roof. And actually the same with Astarion. But I think with Astarion, the part of, and I won't say much, for spoilers' sake, but because of that interaction that we had at Moonrise Towers that we didn't have in Nterruptus and I's playthrough because we didn't go till the end. So I think that may have been like a missed opportunity to gain some points with Astarion. Again, things you just wouldn't know, without having done it. And that's fine. That's how you learn these things. And Nterruptus is right. You're not going to get everything in one playthrough. I am just like the type of person that I want to get as much as possible 100% of the time. Like the more story, the better.
Again, just like the real world.
Yeah, just like the real world.
See if we can make that work in my own playthrough. I'm going to see if Grim even shows up.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if I've heard of Grim.
Grim is the giant automaton creature that we smashed in Act 1.
Oh. Interesting. Something weird happened in my honor mode playthrough. Wolf, did you finish honor mode?
I don't think he's finished it yet. That does...
And Claire, I know that you were struggling on... I was awake for some of your last honor mode playthrough. I forget if I was awake by the end.
Yeah.
But was it... Did you salvage it?
Yes and no. So basically, I kind of fudged an interaction with Priestess Gut, like one of the goblins in Act 1.
Okay.
And so it's aggroed like part of the camp, which is a little annoying. It's salvageable. It just I need to go do a little more leveling before I try to head into that dead on. The rest of the camp isn't aggroed yet, so I want to try to keep it contained, and I just need to be a higher level for that. So
interesting.
Just an annoying thing happened when I was trying to do a bit of a cheese. It's not even a cheese. It's just like a way that you can get through that interaction without like having to, fight half the camp. And unfortunately, It didn't work out. So, because I did a silly thing, as is my nature. But things happen. I am not dead yet. I will salvage. We'll find a way.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What do you got for me, you sweet boy?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
Sublimate
All
of
I know
frosted
is I thought
ears.
of you when I saw it.
Weird.
One fun cheese I learned from watching someone else do an honor mode playthrough with Grim in the forge. If you have a level 6 druid and you leave them on the cliff up there, and you use they wild shape into an owlbear, and then you give them an elixir of enlargement. I forget what it's called, but that makes you bigger, so they become a giant owlbear. And then you have them do a crushing leap onto Grim, and it does like 800 damage, and he dies in one hit.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So I'm like, I want to do that. That is a fun sounding cheese. Oh, forgot to leave. Recipe unlocked. Arsonist's oil. I never do
inventory stuff.
I never do alchemist stuff.
Book of Ilmatari Death Rates. This page on the turning is particularly dog-eared. There will come many a time, O worshipful tormented, that you will have to comfort a faithless unfortunate as they pass from this life to the next. Or perhaps, even more distastefully, you may be faced with the dying acolyte of a wretched god keen to shirk the blasted afterlife awaiting them. The Lord on the rack grants us a great many powers, but altering the moral velocity of a soul is one we cannot shift on the deathbed. If one has lived a life of sin, their soul is bound for a sinful place, no matter their final protestations. However, it would do much more harm than good to tell them this. Ilmater does not forbid the speaking of untruth, no matter how polite society deems this tact. If it would spare the dying wretch some suffering as they pass, tell them that the weeping God awaits them with his balming embrace. Make them believe. Whatever torment their soul bears in the realms beyond, it remembers not their body, so spare them at least this final passing moment from hardship. Fuck. Wow. Lie to the dying.
I am so confused.
By what?
I just accidentally talked to Withers. Like, I was trying to, like, walk up and accidentally click the dialogue option. And he said, Thou hast now a bosom bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh. And one of my dialogue responses is, it's that obvious about me and Astarion, huh? So
Wow.
I'm so confused.
Recall that in time,
That's so messed up.
all becomes
I know.
dust.
I'm kind of
Have you
offended.
spoken to Astarion yet?
I'm going to now. First, I want
Maybe
to.
Astarion will say, I'm sorry for what I said at the circus.
Yeah.
I just hate circuses.
I just hate circuses. They make me nervous. Oh my gosh. Withers has so much stuff. Okay. Anyway. Let's try this again. Oops. Ah. I'm just trying to unsneak. There we go. Alright. Sarian, I'm confused. I'm confused about us. This was not supposed to be this difficult.
I did miss that face, you know.
I just...
Wow.
I don't get it. So if I check my approval rating with him, am I don't think I'm able to. Achoo! Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's
You gonna
funny.
ask him why you haven't spent the night together in a while, or are you not ready for that? For more abuse?
I will ask him again, and we'll see. I think it's going to be the same dialogue tree, though. What I'm interested in is that you actually have a higher approval rating with Halsin than I do. Actually, let me check with Astarion.
Oh, that's weird.
That is very strange.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Maybe I could wingman him for you a little bit.
You should go do that.
Hello, beautiful.
I just don't understand. See, we haven't spent a night together in quite some
Seeking to
time.
correct your mistake.
Not sure I feel there's something you haven't told me.
Perhaps you got the wrong idea. I never slept with you for pleasure alone. Couldn't you tell? Back in the forest, we both came out on the winning side. The game was clear. You get a moment of escape with a world-endingly beautiful vampire. I get someone to defend me from Cazador. Now, though, I don't think, honestly, that your services are worth the cost.
That's so mean, see?
So, yeah.
You were just tricking me into thinking you wanted me in earnest?
This is what I do. Who do you think you were dealing with? Some fairy tale prince? You are one of a tiny number of people I've slept with who aren't dead. Cheer up. It's quite the achievement. There isn't going to be any more us, though. I just don't see the point.
See? It's so strange.
Hello.
And then you talk to him again, and he's like, hello, beautiful. And I'm like, I don't know what you want from me. All right. So if I...
would, but you have...
Halsin can step aside. Oh, he needs to level. Interesting.
Do it up. I'm messing with inventory.
Okay. Level 10 rogue. He gets a new cantrip. And he gains a spell. Do a disguise self. Ooh, and he gets a feat. Let's do an ability improvement. We'll push his dex to 20. You have a, When did the, brain get here?
I just summoned it.
Oh! Okay.
I've been forgetting to summon it, but I have the thing in my...
That's right.
In my
I
inventory.
forgot that was a thing that happened.
I bite.
Yeah, see, this is interesting. I have a pretty good relationship with Asarian. Or he has a high approval of me.
When did the brain get here?
Yeah, why is there a brain?
This is
Looking
the
ahead.
first episode we've used a brain.
Well, we will see if something changes when we find,
Oakfather preserve you. You are blessed with several companions.
Alright, I'm going to read some journal.
Alright.
Completed. Help the spirit of the amulet. The spirit possessed Shira's body.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
We refused to take on his madness, putting a stop to him instead. His spirit will remain forever cursed. Why don't I remember this? Possess Shira's body. Oh! Right, those were the creepy things.
Oh, yeah, the undead abominations.
We completed Find the Missing Letters. We have returned the missing letters to Postmaster Danzo.
Ah, yes.
And we completed Break Yurgir's contract. The Orthon is bound by Raphael's contract and seeks a way to free himself from it.
Yes. He killed the
Long
boy.
time ago. Open new quests. Solve the Open Hand Temple murders.
Ah, yes,
Find
that was
the
what we
lock.
started.
Find the lock to fit the flower key. We found a murder weapon and a flowery key underneath the Open Hand Temple. We should check what the key opens. And we found a strange flowery key on one of the doppelganger assassins under the Open Hand Temple. It might open something above ground. We should investigate further. And we got Get Gortash's Netherstone. Find Gortash. Access to Worm's Rock Fortress and the city beyond is being restricted. Everyone is being scanned by Steel Watchers and refugees are not allowed in. Baldur's Gate is near. We should find out where Gortash is. So let me see. I'm gonna look at our quests to figure out what NPCs are likely to care about the things we're doing.
Okay.
And would that be main quests, companions, complete quests?
Let's get going.
I guess it would be under companions, the ones that our people care about.
Yeah.
So, speak with the bookseller at Sorceress Sundries.
Right. That's what Gale wanted us to do.
That's for Gale. The Pale Elf, reach Cazador's palace. We can now look for the other spawn that Astarion mentioned before.
Right.
So if we go to the palace, we should bring Astarion. If we go to the bookshop, we should bring Gale. Githyanki Warrior. Lae'zel is eager to speak with Kithrak Voss at Sharess's Caress. So if we go to Sharess's Caress, we should bring Lae'zel.
Mm-hmm.
Blade of Frontiers. Keep an eye out for Missoura.
Right. She said she'd be back.
Yeah, I don't think this says exactly where.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It was just like, be prepared for her to find us again. So I'm sure it'll trigger when it triggers.
Yeah. So that's for Will. Our fiery friend, find Lord Gortash,
Okay.
is for Karlak. And Daughter of Darkness, Dame Aelin revealed the truth to Shadowheart. She was not saved by Sharans as a child, but abducted and indoctrinated by them. Furthermore, her parents still live in Sharan captivity and are bound to their daughter by a curse. So we find, bring Shadowheart when we find her parents.
Makes plenty of
So
sense.
yeah, little something for everybody here. I didn't check Lae'zel's inventory. Let me do that real quick. Add to wares. Last warning, a plain unadorned note. That's a bunch of xenophobic shit. Let's just sell that garbage. Add to wares. Add to wares.
Oh wow, you can stand up here.
Field report. Deathstalker Zum. Think. Yeah, I read that. Wanty scale mail is pretty low armor class, so I think we want to sell that. Okay. Do you have any idea where we're gonna be going when we go back to
Our only
Baldur's
real
Gate?
we could do some more exploring of the area around Rivington. I did find, like, while I was doing, murdering innocent people to try to level up, I found some, like, encampments and stuff. So we could go there.
Okay. So that makes me think. For Will. We've delved deep into Moonrise Towers. We should search the area. Oh wait, that's Moonrise. Yeah, Will's quest doesn't say a specific place to look.
Well, we know that Orin and Gortash infected Will's father. We saw that happen at the end of Act 2, and so they have him somewhere. So wherever we find them, we will probably find his dad.
Yeah, but this Blade of Frontiers quest says we've reached Worm's Crossing on the outskirts of Baldur's Gate. We should keep an eye out for Mizora.
Yeah, so I think we're just gonna. I assume once we get far enough into Baldur's Gate, it'll trigger her somehow.
Interesting.
There's that's happened. We've seen that happen before. Wait for, like, it happened when we found Karlak. It was just like wait for Mizora. So it'll trigger on its own, I imagine.
All right, so you're gonna bring Halsin, right?
Yep.
Halson can heal.
Yep, he can.
Alright, I'll just stick with Karlak for now. And we can swap people in if
You have
things
Lazelle
become-
equipped right now.
Or that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, then I will leave camp.
Cool.
Since we are...
Anything of use?
All this chatter. Okay, we had our battle.
Yes, we did.
So, seems like we want to hold off on going into the castle. And maybe, do you want to lead the way to the...
Yeah, I'm already here. I think,
outskirts? Oh, you're...
yeah, it seemed to spawn us into different areas.
Oh, because you were off there killing
Correct,
at the end of the
yeah.
episode?
Yep.
Got it. I mean, you were doing things that I don't want to know about, I should
Just
say.
a couple of things. Not as much as you... not as much as you would think.
Nterruptus disapproves.
Oh. These are the people that were hunting Astarion.
Should we get Astarion?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him. I'll be right back. That seems like a place to have Astarion. Show him that I care.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
So you claim.
Well, obviously I would. But excellent.
Maybe we can just turn him over to the hunters.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're actually... You're right here. Perfect.
Yeah, I found you.
Alright, cool.
Hello?
Hello, everyone.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You've joined us as we honor our fallen dead. A somber time, and you have brought a somber guest. I did not think you would willingly return, Spawn.
Well, indeed. I was rather hoping I'd never see you people again. Honestly.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave quickly.
Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im oraknete. Krasinetra. So, the impossible Spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you.
Yes.
What do you want with
The last
Astarion?
time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Yes, Astarion's free now.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Cazador like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead.
How can you be sure, Astarion?
I spent 200 years bringing him victims. Each and every one was whisked away to be fed on that night.
But you never saw him feed yourself. He could keep prisoners for days before killing them.
I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
You owe them revenge, Astarion. If nothing else, you owe them that.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Emotion cloud our judgment, and it
All right.
almost dooms.
All right.
We need strategy.
Any words, Astarion?
Hello, beautiful.
Okay. All right. No new content, I guess.
Do not stand here and wait. Cazador must be destroyed.
I wasn't talking.
I'm like disliking everybody in this game. Right now.
I know. I was just trying to figure out if there was anything.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack?
All right.
We have no good choices.
But I don't think I finished Long Striders. Let me do that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Looks like you and I have it. We just need to give it to Lizelle and.
What if this is it
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wrong character.
There you go, Scratch.
Then we should end it on our terms, not hide it in fear.
Excuse me.
We shed tears today,
Anyway,
so we may shed blood tomorrow.
there it is.
I'll destroy every I swear it.
Hello. They spread like locusts.
So few. We should do it. Just wait for
Ooh, even Scratch gets it. Lovely.
Fast doggy. Fast brain.
I'm fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
We can never be truly broken.
Okay.
All right.
Where else should we go?
Been up here yet? If there's anything here to loot or find or people to talk to, those sorts of things. Dead chicken. That's always fun. Ooh, there's something down here, it looks like. Hello.
Let's see, where are we? There's people standing around in their undies.
Yeah, it's a camp of sorts.
Christine is pretty fun, but can't she help out a bit more?
Elturian. Oh, that's Zoru.
Now, mind your tongues.
He's from the Grove.
Should we get Halson again? Or...
Yeah, that's actually might not be the worst idea. Please hold.
Just Rowan.
Hello, my sweet.
Oops, that was the wrong. Come on.
Oakfather preserve you.
Yeah, and you.
There is no room for me, I'm afraid.
Come on.
All these people fleeing for their lives, only to be corralled like cattle.
And I guess, do you want to talk, or do you want me to talk?
I can talk.
Okay. Big area.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up?
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
Something's on my mind.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
That's sad.
Washing my pits, this is the song when I'm... Aye! Gonna bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Wow. Hello.
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't.
Why not? Quite like barns.
Not this one, you won't. Now piss off.
Well, that means I definitely want to go into that barn. We all hear the growling,
My son
right?
Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
We can just take turns talking to people if you want.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Christine is a pretty fun. But can't she help out a bit more?
Giselle.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Silly goose.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Maybe.
I love these little stories.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now. Some
How did you
goblin
get wounded?
cultists were about to stumble on where those two Bright Boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The Bright Boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
Oh. Maybe I can heal him?
Don't worry about my wound. It gives me a reason to keep an eye on those Tangleford bright lads. I like to keep them out of trouble.
No? Okay.
Turn.
Christine is pretty fun.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel.
I wonder, what if we hid him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
Not if you want to suffocate him.
Garen, you know the room. You can't catch me. You can't catch me. Too slow poke.
Yeah.
Your turn?
Yeah, I was trying to talk to the children. It won't let me. So, moving on. Tinkernazing.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
What happened to you?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum.
Imagine upending someone's life in the name of bureaucracy. People are out of touch here.
I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Well, you're a lovable sword, aren't you?
I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
Dog? Where? Oh my god, another pup. Got it. Biscotti!
Oh, God! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
You know I have to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog.
Nelson approves!
Stuff. Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Oh my god, that was so cute.
Griselda?
Will he do it again?
Biscotti is the first NPC in this camp that I like.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Oh my god. Good dog.
Yes! Amazing! Perfect! No
No
notes!
notes.
No notes.
Yay.
No, I'm afraid
He's
I'm
gonna
not
say it.
insist
Here
you
it
do not
comes.
pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Yeah, that's in character.
Yeah.
Bit presumptuous. I never said I wanted to pet your dog.
Oh, trust me. Your eyes say it all. Everyone wants to pet him.
Some of us don't.
If simple petting startles the dog, I can only imagine how stressful this camp is.
Whatever the dog thinks, being here is much better than being out there. Right, my dear?
Well, the children can be a touch grabby, but yes, you're quite right, my darling. War is no place for a precious little baby like Biscotti after all.
So good.
Perfect. Amazing. No notes. That was so funny. What a good puppy. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Otter dance.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
End of conversation.
End of convo.
Come back! You're all too fast! I'll never touch you! I got you!
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
Is everything all right?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Protesters.
Let's see what's going on here.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods.
Oh, I want to kill you now.
Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
First of all,
I thought cities were supposed to welcome folk of all walks of life. Clearly, I was mistaken.
refugees aren't strays. They are people, and they need help.
Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you please save?
Don't pay me any mind now.
Yep.
I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
To take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Do it.
Okay, maybe that wasn't worth it. Because now they don't like me. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't want to aggro the fists. That might make our life worse.
All right, load.
Yeah, just load. Although it was satisfying.
Yeah. In an alternate universe.
Yeah, I just needed to get that out of my system.
Yep.
And I miss Biscotti being best boy. Yeah, it was pretty fantastic, too. It was pretty fantastic. I thought I could just get away with killing them, but no.
Claire fireballed the MAGA idiots.
The MAGA idiots.
To take down troublemakers, so don't make... Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Okay, so I guess that's whomever we need to talk to is called Nestor.
One moment.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manet will deal with it.
Oh, he's over here. Sir!
Alright, that didn't work either.
It was a good attempt. What were you trying to do?
I cast confusion on him.
Oh, yeah, it seems to just aggro everyone.
I was hoping he would attack his buddies. Skyrim effect. If an NPC sees you save your game, that is not a good sign.
Beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm
All right.
sure the Manet will deal
Your
with
turn
it.
to talk.
Yeah, let's go.
Donations?
Donations for what?
Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Want to donate some supplies.
Let's see what you've got.
Here, you can have a rotten carrot.
My God.
I got an inspo for Halson from that, though.
Wow.
So Halson liked it. And Lazelle liked it. So I would say we did a good thing.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
Wow. Amazing.
Got something else to donate, have you?
Okay, there's nothing else we can do with him. I thought we could have another conversation. We do want to try and get into that barn, though. But you might need to do the convincing for that.
Alright. Did we...
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Were we able to trade with this guy? Like...
No, he doesn't have any supplies on him.
Be on your way, citizen. Got a lot to keep my eye on round here.
I'm not paid to debate my civilians.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
Is this really going to help the refugees?
Look around you. These poor sods need all the help they can get. Now, are you going to clear off or not?
Why does a barn need the flaming fist to protect it?
In case little weasels like you come sniffing around.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not unless you want to make a donation.
Why do you care about the refugees so much?
And you don't, after all they've been through. And with the army of the Absolute at their backs. If you can't see it, I'm not going to waste my time explaining it to you.
I think you actually need to, like, talk to him to get the persuasion.
Back again, are you? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself.
Ooh. Can
20?
I get a bonus for you? I can. Okay. Yes.
$32 ought to do it.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're going to do it, hurry up.
Do-do-do.
Requisitioned barn.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
Definitely don't want to piss these guys off.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
This place is trapped.
I don't know what just happened.
You...
Moral ingenuity.
Yeah, interesting.
Do you want to read those?
Investigate the suspicious toys.
I'll let you read it out loud because I'm waiting until next week.
We found toys filled with explosives in the requisitioned barn donation stockpile. We should find the culprit. That must be what you found that got that inspiration.
I haven't clicked on anything since we came in here.
Oh, it's this thing. No, do you have a trap disarm toolkit on you?
Yep. Need to find it.
Worst case scenario, I can go get Astarion, but...
Okay, and you want it to go to you?
Yes, please. Thank God we found this. Knowing this game, it would have come back to haunt us later.
Yeah. It may still.
It may still, but I'd like to try and disarm it if we can.
Alright, you have the toolkit.
Okay. Yep. Okay, let's disarm it. Holy, that is a high roll. Maybe I will go get Astarion just because it's a 20. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Madness. Alright, let's see.
I did miss that face, you know.
I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth.
Would. In that case.
Audacity, sir. All right.
Keep a blade close.
Christine is pretty thin. She help out a bit more.
All right, here we go. Dice, you're a very good girl. That was a bad roll. Oh, it was so close, though. I don't want to use inspiration for this, but we're going to have to. There we go.
Oi, what in Helm's most holy name are you doing here, citizen?
Aw, come on! We were helping!
Unless they were intentionally...
Unless they were doing it.
Yeah, trying to give refugees explosives or something.
That's a good point.
I think it disarm kits automatically swaps to whoever needs it. If it gives you an option to disarm, it will work.
Oh yeah, no, it didn't give me an option. It said I had no toolkits available. So when he transferred it to me, though, it worked.
All right. Do we want to just fight these guys?
I guess so.
It says temporarily hostile. I don't know if that makes a difference.
What is that? If you knock out this entity or flee from combat, it may harbor some resentment towards you, but will not remain hostile.
You want to knock them all out?
Yeah, we could knock them out. It's a pass, I think, yeah. Knock someone unconscious instead of killing them. Must be unarmed or using a melee weapon. Doesn't work on undead or constructs. Okay.
Where is that setting?
If on your toolbar, look for passives.
Non-lethal attacks. Okay. Oh, did I turn it off? I might have turned it off.
Yeah, I think if one person turns it on for everybody.
Okay.
Can't cast spells because I'm silenced.
I wonder if we had spoken to someone after we found it, if it would have given us a dialogue option.
We could try that.
Want to?
Yeah, let's try that. This is just one of those situations, like involving the refugees. I really want to avoid combat if we can.
Yeah.
And we won't have them.
Alright. So I probably have to coerce our way in there again.
Yeah, let me get that inspiration again, though, by donating stuff to them.
Oh yeah, give them a carrot.
Yeah, rotten carrot.
Donations? Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugees sod. Let's see what you've got.
We'll do trade. There we go.
Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated.
All right, your turn.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
Donations?
Take a donation, please. I'll make a donation. What do you need?
Food, sundries, gold. These poor refugee sods need all the help they can get.
I'd like to take the donation into the barn myself.
Hold on, let me give you some guidance. Here.
Oh my god. Critical fail. I'll roll again. Wow.
Well, you'll get it. Thank God for
Well,
all your persuasions.
If you must. I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
Cool. All right. This time, let's just go identify it. Okay. And you got it. Inspo and XP for that. Alright.
Maybe I'll... Want me to talk?
Yeah. Why don't you go talk? And then when you're done, I'm going to talk to this pig.
Alright.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Oh, no dialogue with him. I'll talk to the guy outside.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe he's the one.
Back again, are you? If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Did you know that somebody's donated a load of toys filled with explosives?
What? Who'd put explosives in toys? Very well. Show me these explosive toys, then.
Follow me.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Good choice.
All right, better. All right, I want to try to talk to this pig. Maybe this pig knows something.
Yep.
Hello.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
One of the most interesting pigs I've ever seen.
Oh, how kind of you to say.
Olsen approves.
I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Yeah.
Will I get him to...
Salutations once more, old stick.
Yeah.
Always a treat to have visitors.
Guess not. Nice pig, though.
All right. I'm gonna talk to the fuckheads again.
Ugh. Yeah, I wonder if they know about it.
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The flaming fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Someone added explosives to toys meant for refugees. Sound familiar?
What exactly are you implying?
Ooh.
You bleeding hearts are always painting us as monsters. We don't want them dead. We just want Baldur's Gate to be for Baldurians. Let Waterdeep give this riffraff shelter.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
You think all of the refugees are hardcore absolutists?
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Ugh. Gross.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
Why do you say that?
Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
I don't know.
Attention fists. Listen up.
Maybe we just keep talking to people and...
Yeah.
And you're all going on punishment detail. Got it?
Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
No wonder we're being replaced by
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity.
Ugh.
These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
You help them? How?
Me? I lighten their load. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Tech thoughts is 1d20 plus 2. The slippery fellow. Perhaps his thoughts will reveal what his lips won't. Guess I'll save.
Yeah, do a save. Let's try it. Oh, it's not that high a DC. Come on.
True.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up?
Guess we'll just have to go bring Shadowheart back.
Should I do one?
Sure.
I have an acquaintance you might be more willing to deal with. Her name is Shadowheart.
Is that so? Well, perhaps you should retrieve her then.
Sounds like you've got wares for sale. Mind if I take a look?
What's he
All right,
got?
I'll sell him our wares. Elixir of Cloud Giant Strength.
Ooh.
Arrow of Transposition. Teleport wherever you fire this arrow. Scroll of Confusion. Scroll of Darkness. Scroll of Fly. Scroll of Magic Missile. Cold Snap Sword. Dwarven Thrower. 2 to 18 damage. Hammer. This weapon will return to its owner when thrown. A dwarf throwing this warhammer deals an extra 1 to 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, wow.
Hellrider Longbow. And a bunch of other stuff. I'm just going to sell them our wares.
Okay. I have some stuff I want to sell too when you're done.
Alright. I'm done.
Alright. Let me go sell my wares then.
We're dealing with a maniac here.
I'll go get Shadowheart.
Okay. Good plan.
I took you for one of them for a... These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off. Charity, you'd be... Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Where you at, shark? There she is. You mentioned Char's followers might be watching for us. You think we can use them to track down your parents? Join me.
Okay.
They're beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Long Strider.
Coddling these vagabonds, and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
The city is close now.
Young lady,
My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
Got diseases?
Gained a cantrip.
Be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to
Thaumaturgy.
your homes. That's an order.
Light.
Why don't you protect
Or
us
produce
instead of these
flame.
fluffy outlanders?
Thaumaturgy gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Let's try that.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Remain silent.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Let Shadowheart handle it.
Yeah.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Alright.
I'm not paid to debate with civilians.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
Okay.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers.
What else do we need
So
to do here?
don't make
Did we
me
talk to
trouble.
everybody?
Talk to her.
Children's toys rigged to explode. Just when you think you've seen the worst people can do, something like this happens.
There's got to be someone around here who knows about it.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the ref. I just hope the ill-mated temper.
And don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Sheesh.
This is in the way you're supposed to fight, but it isn't a hard one
We're being replaced by steel watchers.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business, that.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
Too slow.
Is there somewhere in here that I need to talk to? Like, I don't think I talked to you yet.
Explosives? In toys? How despicable. Hope Lord Gortash gets this stuff sorted out.
Got it?
Yeah, I don't know.
This isn't a glorious post, Fists, but it isn't a hard one either. If you can't even guard a blasted shed, it's no wonder we're being replaced by steel watchers.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
What will we wear while we're washing it? We only got away with what we have on.
I got you!
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
That's why we need to...
I don't know who else to speak to.
I guess we can just keep exploring and hopefully it'll reveal itself at some point.
Yep.
We've talked to pretty much everyone we can.
That might be worth a look.
Dirt mound? Ooh. Scroll of freezing sphere?
That's curious.
Ooh, and another dirt mound. Let's go.
Any clues in the dirt mounds?
No, just some scrolls and money. Not that those are bad things. And food. We could always use more food. Considering we like a good long rest.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
There's a cow.
Where? Hang on, my little bovine friend.
So many roads, dry hay, coarse feed, but all worth it to be back here again. Nothing tastes as sweet as the grass of home.
Aw, that's lovely.
And the sound of the explosives I planted.
Yeah. Alright, this is back where we started.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction.
Why not?
It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well.
Sounds like that's where we want to go then.
The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened.
Celestial Watch. Is that some sort of fancy new rank of city watchman?
A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Interesting.
Never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
The child was poking, prodding them while they were trying to work.
Looks like you've been in here.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no point and nothing.
Nearly there now.
Oh yeah, that was where I got the treasure chests.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the others.
Everyone deserves the chance.
Right.
All right, let's look at the map.
Thank you.
I wonder, actually, because we found that it said. I remember when we went to that cave last week and we found the clown's what's it called? It was a torso. I wonder if that technically would complete the quest. Hold on. Where was the find the dribbles the clown? Asked us to find him. I want to go talk to her and see if.
Found only in the most exotic of planes.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
Oh, yes. Wonder if I need to actually pick it up. Is there a way to goes to Gur Camp, Rivington General Mansion?
You going back to the cave?
I don't remember the way to the cave, unfortunately.
There was a hatch in the monastery. Is that how we got there?
You're right. That was how we got there. Was the hatch in the monastery?
All right, I'm gonna talk to some people around town while you do that.
Okay.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days. Any of the refugees give you...
If you find something that I should listen to, let me know and I'll start eavesdropping.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
What's the harm in one night? Think of it. Actual beds. Pillows.
It would be most pleasing to...
If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the lookout for adventurers. That's where we're headed. If you're after a job, Neverwinter is on the look.
Guess it's the same dude.
I'm fine. You're the one.
I think it was in the well. We were able to get there from the well, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? No, this was not it. The well was not correct.
You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You wouldn't last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass.
At least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Against Father Lorcan, ill may to rest his soul. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ sword course couriers. Their
Forgive me.
Yep.
A colourful torso, torn and butchered.
Yep.
Hello,
It's encouraging.
It caused the quest to update, so it seems that was correct. That is unfortunately poor Dribbles. Let's take it back to Lucretius.
It is not for us to decide who deserves Ilmater's grace.
Why not? We are his adherents.
Yeah, well, this time we won't feel
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
There's more than one way to skin a treasure. From the Velveteen, we'll find a way into the city.
Armor, blades, the Rivington gem.
Good job, gang. Should last us the journey.
We had an unfortunate incident involving a child.
Found only in the most exotic of plains.
You were expecting Gildro
Again,
Angeline,
my
the smith?
vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
Oh, that's weird. It says a part of Dribbles has been used to create a gruesome art piece. We should continue searching for his body parts. So I can't actually complete the
Yeesh.
quest yet.
Good
That's lovely.
That's a shame. You'd like. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? It's Gildro Angelion, for God's sakes. If you knew how good he was, trust me, you'd feel exactly the same way. Of course. Gildro's finest.
Find some loot. Or a trader, rather.
Yeah. Someone who's a big fan of the smith.
Yeah.
And looks like they sell a bunch of their
stuff.
Their weapons and armor and such.
Well, then I am going to head your way and see what kind of goodies they have.
Incident involving a child's fingers.
It won't. Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes.
There's blood here, not yet dried. And no sign of the smith.
Bloody message.
How do I tell?
You didn't even fight when there's no hot water.
How do I tell whether Shadowheart can use heavy armor? That'd be under proficiency, I guess.
I'm pretty sure she can.
She can, yes. Just found it. Okay, and her. She has chainmail +1. I think I may buy her some splint armor +2. Give her 2 more AC.
Cool.
All right, I'm done talking to this person.
Okay.
Gildra? Oh, how can I help you? Of course. Gildra's finest.
Elden Chain. That's pretty.
I am prepared.
Excuse me, sugar gnome father. May I have 300 gold?
Yeah, sure. I have a little bit left after buying my.
If you have the 300 gold. If you don't, that's...
Yeah, no, I haven't.
There's some medium armor that will give me a major boost to my AC.
Let's see. How did I do that?
Sugar gnome father. Exactly.
Does you have 2,400 something, or do you need?
I have 2,412, and I want to buy this armor
more.
that is 2,640.
Okay. Do you remember how to transfer gold? Because I do not.
I think you can. You right click it and you can click split, and then you can like choose an amount to split into its own like individual icon, and then you can just like right click again and hit send to whoever. Pretty sure that's how it works.
Can't right click it there. Let me try inventory.
Because we know you've done it before. You've sent me money.
Can't right click it there. Rules, Warren.
Does anyone know? And actually, while you're figuring that out, I'm going to run to the restroom really quick.
Let's see. Multiplayer is weird. You don't have to transfer gold either on single player. Huh, okay. So that's I don't know is the answer, I presume. Let's ask the Googles. PG3 how to give transfer gold. Sort by type, gold should show up at the top of your inventory. Oh, so like click it in the actual thing in the inventory. Interesting. There we go. Okay, thank you. Flipped item. Okay. Send to Hersel. Thank you, June. Feels like we've been everywhere outside of the walls. I think. It'd be hilarious if if Claire killed the people that planted the explosives, farming XP. I'll take one. Wow.
Looks like you were able to figure it out. Because I now have the amount of gold.
Yep, I was.
I appreciate you.
I just bought a newspaper.
Oh!
Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers.
Come back soon.
Ritualistic murder of Duke Stelmane at Elfsong still unsolved. Postmaster Danzo Arkwhite in trouble. What is happening to our letters?
Yes.
Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. Gortash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate first Archduke. And donation drive open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Can I? No, I can't drill down on any of those. So that's it. Claire, I was thinking, imagine if you killed the key person we needed to talk to while you were out farming XP.
Wouldn't be the first time that I've had some sort of royal fuck up in my Baldur's Gate career. There we go. Much better. I'm feeling all kinds of flossy now. Okay. All right. Where did you venture off to?
I am just going down by the river. For a moment. Just to see what this statue's about.
Okay.
Survival failed.
That's not worrisome.
And short survival failed. How about us? Us doesn't do survival checks, apparently. I haven't tried talking to anyone as us. I should do that.
I'd be so intrigued about what happens with that.
Let's have a look.
Are you making your way down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything else to do outside the walls of
Okay.
the place we were fighting outside of.
Ooh. I did find a hatch in an upstairs building just above the general store.
Okay.
So I might actually do some snooping in there.
Snoop away.
It's locked from the other side.
Oh, locked from the other side.
Leads.
So we can't actually go there yet.
Perception failed. Hmm.
Inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes. That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
I'll give him a piece of my mind. We swear it.
They work for the guild. Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Ready by the door. You should do the same.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
All right, I'm back at this statue.
I tried to find you, and I think I just went the wrong way. Now I'm heading in the opposite direction where you are.
Hi. Hey. Good to see you, friend.
Hello, Chai.
I'm just checking out the map to look for places we haven't been. Looks like there's one path outside the Gurk camp.
Okay.
That we could look at. And then there's another area to the south, but that leads away from Baldur's Gate, I think.
Yep, just unlocking that map, as we do.
Yep. Doing a little exploring. Hey, there we go.
Gold, scroll of wall of stone, and scroll and arrow of arcane interference.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to the Gurk camp.
We following. Not a whole lot, Chai. We're just dealing with the politics of the region. A lot of Magaz over here.
Yeah, we're trying to... we found some explosives in the refugee camp, and we're trying to figure out who planted them. Let's see. So if we go north from here, this way, and that's nothing.
Not as bad as it could have.
Apparently.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood tomorrow.
Household prayer, abandoned locket. Child's drawing. Child's depiction of a happy sunlit scene. Abandoned locket, household prayer. Household prayer. Lathander to light, Saluna to guide, Elimvor to judge, and passage provide.
Mbga. Yeah. That is correct, Jeffrey.
I don't know what that stands for.
Make Baldur's Gate great again.
Oh my god. Yuck. Yeah. Okay.
I think it just leaves trying to go through the gate to the city.
Yeah. There is an area outside the city that I'm seeing down below with a bunch of tents, but
I think that's where we were. Because we made it to
By
the
a
refugee. We made it to the refugee camp from here.
do you see the windmill down the hill?
Yes.
That's where I'm talking about.
Oh.
But I'd be okay with, I feel like that's probably leading us away from where we care about.
We can still try and see if there's an easy way to get there, and if not, we'll just head to Baldur's Gate.
All right. Let me look at the map again. Looks like going down the hill won't take us there. It's on the cliff.
Something over there.
What was that sound?
Says I just stumbled on something, but I'm not totally... Oh, here we go. I found a dirt mound. I don't know how I keep finding them. Okay.
Delete that one. So there's only one place other than through the wall. There's only one place on the map that we haven't been, which is to the south. So I guess we could try that.
Okay.
Just to rule out other stuff, I guess.
Before I saw the
Just
giant
the way-
metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Have patience. What's the worst that can happen if we get caught?
Actually, probably this way. It's more direct. And then to the right. So this way. Yes.
Isn't this the way we came?
It is. And yet the map shows it unexplored. It could just be the exit, though. We'll find out momentarily. Now we're clearing. Okay. That's the end of it. Anything to see?
Nope. Nothing to see.
Nope. All right. Then we've eliminated everywhere except for through the walls.
The floor through the wall. What was that again?
I said we've eliminated everything except for through the wall.
Oh, except for through the wall. Got it. All right.
Think about it. They're stuck here with no coin and nothing to do.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach the refugees a lesson, right?
Right. What camp bits and bobs from Danthalon's dancing axe.
I have secured the most...
My dad said I'm not
Start clearing outsiders of Littleton and the refugee camps.
Survive the beating. Let that be the end of it.
Really?
Don't make things worse.
Everyone just chill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And a waypoint. Nice.
Excellent.
Holy crap. Okay. Did someone say pleasure house? This is it, Sharessa's Caress. This is where we were supposed to bring Lae'zel.
All right, should I go swap her in?
I think that's a good idea. Maybe I can get Dick down here too. I'll wait though.
Okay.
I don't mind it.
Such a birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sharessa's Caress is a professional.
Take a deep person with breath for me. Yeah? Enjoy it.
Wish it wasn't so hard to find people in these camps. There she is.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
Okay.
The heck?
Literally a fish trader.
Come back soon. Fresh.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks. From what I've heard. The missus and I have been dreaming about this.
I was just checking the menu
more
options.
sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find
Take
it
Shadow Hearts, please.
locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Ready for battle. Okay. Leave camp.
All right, welcome back.
How about Flophouse? It has plenty of spare beds.
Right, we can bunk with a ton of people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. Pleasure house, den of decadence tonight, sleeping in the gutter.
Let's go.
Welcome to Sharessa's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
Whee!
You have gold. A weary traveller, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance, no decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss.
Go on.
A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Are you having second thoughts about having this conversation in front of Daddy?
No. Not my first choice, but I wouldn't say no.
Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh?
Later, Chai.
Fion you seek, our stern
Hi, Chai.
librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another.
Pair?
Choose your sin.
You have drow escorts on hand? That does sound tempting.
Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
Will this stern librarian of yours be back tomorrow?
Sweeting. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing.
Oh, so now we get to
Hands
find
may
a
be skillful,
harlot.
But they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind.
Are there other options for companionship?
Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Probably Raphael, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
You need help. Let me find Fion for you.
To service is my
Find the
calling, not to
stern
be
librarian.
served. Ugh, but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing.
Oh, I got you,
2
boo.
flights up, then turn right and right again. That's Fion's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening.
Did the devil give you its name?
Indeed he did.
Yep, knew it.
Raphael.
Knew it.
Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
All right.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Nisha, our lovely nymph, but everyone who's paid a visit looks...
I feel I've finished the important parts of the puzzle. Jeffrey, you do this every time. So this will be how far this puzzle goes this week.
Oh.
A new face. Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
An intriguing pair. Takes me back to my youth.
Interested, Halson?
More than interested, if you feel the same.
Excuse? Excuse? Okay. What kind of services do you provide?
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
I'll get the gold out.
Oh, shit. I want both of you.
How much do you kids need?
At the same time.
We will only allow that if we know there is an evening of exceptional pleasure awaiting us. Usually, one darling alone is not enough to match the two of us.
Who should I pick?
That's a very personal decision.
I don't know what to do. Oh. Okay, in character, what would Herschel want?
Or out of character, what would Claire want?
We've been role-playing this entire time. I wonder if it will let me. So would you mind throwing down a save for me? Because we could, porque no los dos, as they say. All right. Well, Soren, you sound like a charming man.
Exquisite. You know the price, right?
City's expensive. One moment.
The city's expensive. Oh no.
I think I. Hang on. Hang on one sec. Let me switch here.
Let me see. I need about 200 gold. Sugar gnome father, Jeffrey, please.
Type. Split. You said 200?
Yes.
Send to Rehearsal.
All sent?
Yep.
Okay.
Come hither. We have a room upstairs.
Hey, you got some inspiration for it. Thank you.
I put it on especially for you.
See Halson jogging after you.
I mean, he said he was interested.
Yep.
Da, 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 da. Finally, it seems like Herschel might be seeing some new fortune. I don't think there was an option to invite Halsin along. Well, he's here. Ooh, this is fancy. Okay. Now what? Tell me.
As much as I enjoy when others watch, that wasn't included in the price.
Oh, come on. All right. Everyone out.
But what I need, you do. What is needed?
You underestimate the
Even the dog?
I wonder if they're gonna make me kick out the dog. We will make him leave nonetheless.
Never a dull moment.
Alright, we're alone.
There is nothing I haven't done. And nothing I won't do.
Oh.
Clients usually choose me over my sister when they're looking for a man of extremes.
Who are you going to do missionary with the lights on? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Instruct me in vices I haven't even heard of.
Oh, you will learn things you wish you could unlearn. And the lessons will be pure tactile sensation. No sight. Only whispers, sighs, and touch.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So, tell me, do you want some role play, an unusual sensation, or perhaps
Oh my god, this is really gonna be in the dark.
legendary Menzo-Baranzan love trick?
What about the Menzo-Baranzan love trick?
Let's just say, it's not only Dwergar who can enlarge themselves. Incrementum incredibili. I will excavate the very depths of your underdark.
As the night dances on, he ravages you.
Wow. Oh. And
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think a little, Captain Boss.
All done?
Hold on.
Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
Is there anything else I should know of this place?
It has a unique magic of its own. Even if the city falls into ruin, The caress will live on as a memory and a dream.
Okay. Well, I would like to put my clothes back on. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. I'm stopping now. All right, I had my fun. Thank you for your patience. And for funding it.
Absolutely.
He ravages you. I will. Whatever he said about my Underdark made me blush. All right. Are you still downstairs? Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Lae'zel is here to speak with Kithrak Voss.
Correct.
And then who should we have for the devil?
Ooh, that Inquisitor is up here too.
Yeah.
Wonder if the gods are watching
No,
me.
I didn't want to do that.
Especially for you.
I did
don't
not
see
want to
any
do that.
quests related to the devil.
He's probably just in here somewhere and we have to find him.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if there was any particular NPC we should have.
I don't think so. Also, I heard Raphael while I was up here, so he must be in a spot close by.
Open. Huzzah to Valeria!
Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Afraid so. I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
How about the shape-shifting assassins under the temple? That good enough?
No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it. Come back when you've got some real evidence.
Okay, I guess we gotta do more eventually. Anyway. There's a kitty!
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 fingers.
Save failed history. Listen in on their conversation. Thank you.
You're welcome. We should have a lot of inspo.
Yeah, I'll roll again.
Jesus!
Do we as humans know who Nine Fingers was?
I don't think so.
Do I roll again? One more for the lore.
For the lore! That's 3rd time's always a charm. Oh my god, are you shitting me?
That's enough for me.
No matter how hard you concentrate, you can make no sense of their conversation.
Wonder if I can.
Mind if I join you?
Damn right I do.
All right.
I want to give it a good rumple.
I should speak up.
You want entertainment? Try the circus. I want to be sandwiched between a pair of nymphs. If you could spare the coin to get me what I want, I can give you what you want. Nice. I promise I'll put it to good use. Now, this subject's not safe, so listen close. I'm only saying it once. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
All right.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Forget your work. These few walls.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Your eyes are two baleful jewels that strike fear into the most complacent of rats.
You are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features.
I love the way they've done cats in this game.
The rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What's that shady pair over there whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Do I want to know about who's through those fancy curtains?
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
Okay. Thank you. Very helpful cat.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
Third floor.
Just about wetting your whistle. There's dancing, dinner, drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
Oh yeah.
Yoink.
The Nymph's Grotto. Oh. Oh! We definitely walked in on something.
Beautiful.
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Hi!
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
Looks fun. Mind if I try?
I most certainly do. Jara is the most valued.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Uh-oh.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Uh-oh. Oh, this is real bad.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Oh dear. Well,
wow.
Shit, okay. We are fighting.
Okie dokie.
Level 10 Mind Flayer. Alright, let's start easy. We're gonna go with the level 2 Guiding Bolt. 42 damage. Holy.
Wow.
That was freaking awesome. We might be able to kill it before it gets a turn. Nice.
Oh, that was not a ton. Bonus action. What do they have left? 11 left. Can't reach destination. All right.
One good whack from Lae'zel ought to finish him.
Yeah. Everybody's in Lae'zel's way.
Hold on, I can move Halston.
Oh, helps.
Cakewalk.
I'd heard tales of mind flayers, talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
Girl, you just almost died. Your client is dead? I thought you'd be more upset.
Who? Oh, yes. Jara. I will miss her coin, it's true. Though perhaps this is not what you meant. Free your mind of her. Let us look forward, never back.
Dang,
Her
okay.
gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Jesus. The creature aroused you, didn't it?
Why should I deny it?
Tell you about my
urge
tadpole.
is as natural as a grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
What did you have in mind?
Rapture.
Oh.
Close your eyes and listen.
Okay.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full. Your mind rested. Your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
All right.
Oh, something.
Well.
Exciting. Good times.
We spoke to Mamselle the prior. She asked us to find Theon, a worker of hers who has gone missing. Okay. I think this is where we were supposed to be, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe I made that up.
Jaresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's dancing.
Elminster's library.
Oh, there we go. All right, this is what we're supposed to search then.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state of mind.
What's inside? Theon's journal.
Doesn't make any sense.
Says he's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something. And the others in the flop house know it too. I've seen how they look at him. How they look at me. They're scared of him, and I can't blame them. I am too.
Ooh, we got a story update for that. in her pleasure room. She seems terrified about something happening to someone dear to her and scared that the patrons in the Flophouse will notice. Maybe we'll find answers there. The Flophouse? What's a Flophouse?
This place, like a whorehouse.
Oh.
Something.
But what
This says, anyone caught pleasuring themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Any wizards caught examining the special collection without express permission will be commanded to read aloud to the whole library the passage they were enjoying. Anyone breaking the silence of the library will be promptly gagged.
Well. Oh my god. Strapped choker, black flare leather outfit, or green flare leather outfit.
Jeffrey Lindsay is inspired.
Oh my.
What did you got?
Check me
Oh,
out.
are you trying on your clothes?
Check me out. I got a collar and leather pants.
Wow.
Actually, I should take
Wait, what is this? This halo you have around you is a rapture.
Oh, I didn't
Plus
even...
1d6 bonus to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Oh, that was from, I guess, hanging out with the sexy lady. Okay, I'm just walking around like this for a while.
I'm going to read, the butler's cane has a knob on the end.
Oh, well.
This comedy of errors centers around the butler Vincent Raspington, who, though he is a silly dragonborn with stiff manners and a generally baffled attitude to the goings-on of fine, fair ladies and their gentlemen, ends up going arse over tea kettle into extremely erotic situations with the local nobility. Needless to say, he's unprepared for it. There's a particularly good sequence in which Vincent, a 7-foot-tall dragonborn, must pretend to be a shy little gnome named Missy Wimplesnatch during a banquet. Guffaw, fnar, hee-hee, ho-hum, etc.
Jesus.
One Night in Nashkel. The cover of this pulp erotica describes the contents. After months of imprisonment in the Nashkel mines, Enchanter Zan cannot bear his solitude any longer, and decides to pleasure himself with the only companion he has, his sentient sword, the Moonblade.
Oh my.
Born to be Wild. This unlicensed and certainly libelous pamphlet describes its contents. In this magical adventure, the one and only Elminster explains the inaccuracies to Volo of his accounts of the mating rituals of the Feywild, with very graphic demonstrations.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Whoops. I just realized I'm carrying this splinter. I'm going to send this to Shadowheart.
Oh, I found Kithrak Voss.
Ah. Well, let me find you.
Literally just right out the door. It was the next door down.
Okay.
I'll let you lead the way in since you're the talker.
I think I'll let Lae'zel lead the way.
Oh yeah, makes more sense for Lae'zel.
Ah, talking to Raphael.
That's going to be interesting.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything.
Oh shit, he's missing an ear.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it.
and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Hey, V.
Hello, V.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Oh, thank you so much, V. I appreciate you.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole? With a click of your fingers.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Wow.
Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
I wouldn't tell him about the Emperor. I don't think he knows that we have that.
The astral prism?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prism that you need, not the Illithid.
Oh, he knows about it.
The Gith.
Orpheus.
I can give you the means to break him free.
Freeing him kills us, though.
Orpheus's guards tried to kill me. He's dangerous.
To Illithids, yes. He would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Fine. How do I free him?
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
Hmm. Very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Which is?
I suppose you want my soul in exchange for the hammer.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Jesus.
This is your chance to free Gith's only son. But Raphael might wreak untold havoc with this crown. But perhaps there's another way to take the hammer. A way into the seat of Raphael's operations. The House of Hope.
I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic, a crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Karsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
If you don't fail, how come you didn't get hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. You could free Orpheus, the future of the Githyanki Empire, if you take Raphael's deal. And with Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
He is not trustworthy.
Not. I feel like Lae'zel would accept it. If you disagree, I could be convinced otherwise. Well, hang on. What's the... Remind me how the Emperor said...
So his power is what the Emperor is keeping him controlled and contained because his power is what he's using to keep us from turning into mind flayers. So my fear is that as soon as he's free, we're going to turn into mind flayers. And we know from the insight check that we got when we first encountered him, we know he was telling the truth.
This is tricky, because I would answer differently with Nterruptus than I would with Lae'zel.
Yeah. So would I.
This feels like a big potential turning point in the story.
Yeah, it does. But I just feel like any scenario where we are giving a crown of godlike power to a devil just feels like such a bad idea.
Maybe 3?
Yeah.
Or 4.
I lean closer to 3.
All right. It's a little
It might still make us
for
pick
Lae'zel,
it might still make us choose. I feel like this might not be like a firm decision option, but let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
All right, I'll go with 3.
Okay.
I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Wow.
I do wonder. I mean, we could agree to it, because like you're saying, I think Lae'zel would. I'm honestly not crazy about either option, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
So maybe for the purpose of role play, maybe that's what we pick, is just go with how do we think the characters would decide.
So 1, you think? I mean, it's going to be a great story no matter what we pick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. 1.
All right. The Prince of the Comet must rise again. I accept your bargain.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
What happens if I don't give you the crown when the time comes?
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Yeah, no shit, V.
He promises to never dominate a mortal. So he unites the 9 hells.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some crazy battle against his army or whatever.
Right.
That seems like a good story.
It'll certainly be a story. I agree.
You feel good about this?
Not at all, but I don't feel good about any of the options. So, I think none of these options are you going to come out of feeling, clicking your heels and feeling great. So we're at the point where we have to make hard choices.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
All right, time to talk to Lizelle.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Yeah, you were right. That's what she would have wanted.
Mm-hmm. Now we just need to get back into the astral prism.
The Emperor can't shut us out forever. The closer the Elder Brain, the closer we come to facing Orpheus in his own prison. Now, to the Chares's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
All right. Yeah, the good feelings ended. The good feelings ended when we walked into that devil for sure.
I thought I'd lost you.
Oh.
Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
I know, I was worried.
Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Nah, I have no idea.
Woo-hoo!
Fun. I'm tempted to accept it. I think I'm gonna accept it.
Okay.
You play
That's
the
a high
fool,
DC.
and you play it poorly. You know something.
You insult my performance.
Deceive me. But why? Someone must have intervened. Someone you don't want me to know about.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. And succeeding.
Raphael. Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
Later, V.
See you, V. That's between me and Raphael.
I see.
Again, the Emperor pries at the boundaries of your thoughts. Invasive. Curious.
Fuck. These are big decisions. You're the one who's always talking about trust. If you trust me, you'll stop this right now.
That is a fair request.
You
Really?
feel its presence withdrawing from the fringes of your awareness.
I shall respect your privacy on this occasion. But know that if you have jeopardized our mutual project, I will be forced to reconsider our alliance. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
All right.
They do not make these decisions easy.
They sure don't. We gotta go find Kithrak Voss. Oh yeah, this is where I fucked that drow.
Oh. It's like nothing to examine here.
Nah. Ooh, we're gonna have a lot to talk about back at camp, I'm sure.
Yeah. This little... It's a little balcony room here that has like no entrance. Kind of weird.
Voss is right around the corner.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
Wow.
So you made the deal with Raphael, after all.
Fuck.
Fool.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Is there any way I can convince you?
No, there is not.
Questions?
Oh, come on, let me roll for it.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to be lost in thought.
Orpheus sensed the tadpole before and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Getting into the astral prism will be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Reward. We showed Voss the Orphic hammer, and he gave us a powerful silver sword. the highest grade of weapon in Githyanki custom. He left to prepare for the revolution that will follow Orpheus's deliverance. You receive Silver Sword of the Astral Plane. 5 to 20 damage. Githborn's Psionic Weapon. When yielded by a Githyanki, this weapon deals an additional 1 to 6 psychic damage. Githborn Psionic Resistance. The Githyanki holding this weapon has advantage on Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws, resistance to psychic damage, and cannot be charmed.
Oh.
Charmed. Interesting. The fervor with which the Githyanki express devotion to their queen is admirable to some, disquieting to others. When confronted with the fallibility of the divine, since no one is wholly perfect, who knows what reaction such folk might evince. Okay. Well, let's just give that straight to Lae'zel.
Yeah, we know who that's going to. And she wants to talk to you. It goes, Isaac. It goes.
Hey, Isaac.
Decisions being made. Stress is happening.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wow, it's a good-looking sword.
Yeah. All right, Bazel. How are you feeling?
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
We need to get you a better helmet, girl.
Settling in for a nap when you got the no teeth that the stream had started? Yes. It has been a good one today, that's for sure.
Glad you made it. Hope you can nap.
Hold on.
Your knowledge.
Okay, now.
What details did Lae'zel miss?
Yeehaw.
Let me educate you about silver swords. As a bard.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith are permitted to wield these swords, right?
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grandis eye nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver.
Wow.
Wow. Could this sword be enough to break Orpheus free?
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer.
What makes the silver sword so special?
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Gaich.
Okay. Who, when, where am I? It's still solid. Yeah, those are peak naps. All right.
Wow. All right, decisions were made.
We committed.
Yep.
We made a deal with the devil.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
Oh, it's you.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh! Raphael's latest client. Savior of the city, he says.
Who are you exactly?
I forget. We've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long, we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say.
I'm just feeling a little
You've made his
parasocial.
century, you know. You're going to save us, Baldur's Gate, everyone, he says.
Hope you're right about saving the city.
The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong.
What exactly is your job?
When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure.
Security must be tight.
As a noose. Doesn't stop people from testing it, though. Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
I'm gonna give it a whirl.
Hang on.
You can also add, I think, some improved bardic inspo for me.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
That ought to help. I hope.
Dice, you are a very good girl. Wow.
Oh my god.
What happened to the bardic inspo?
You rolled a 1.
Was it a 1?
Yeah. I can give combat inspiration if you want to reroll.
Yeah, I'm rerolling.
Oh, it doesn't let me. Yeah, that's all. That's all you
that's
got,
fine.
I guess.
That's fine. See what happens. Jesus.
All right.
I have another shot, so we'll give it one more go. You're a very good girl. Wow.
Throw out that die.
That was bullshit.
Same kind of people who'd ask about it. Folks with the death wish. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
All right. Anyway.
Well, there we go.
Well, I guess we can move
Did we
on.
talk to everybody in here?
I think pretty much. Oh, so this is, I'm going to give probably 30 minutes. Give it another 30 minutes and I'm probably going to call it.
Okay. What's something we can do in 30 minutes?
We can keep exploring.
Look, Sharese's caress isn't
Okay.
just about wetting your whistle.
Mm.
There's dancing, dinner.
There's a lot of stuff around here.
Exactly.
Pleasure isn't just physical. Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Oh, here's the flop house.
Oh.
Not long before we leave scouring
I'll take a
places
look.
like this behind. Part of me.
Ah, this is a dye seller.
Oh, you don't say.
Dye and art.
I do like dyes.
I'd probably break his nose.
I think the master plans to expand his territory. Take Candlekeep.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You burned your head recently. Didn't you spot him by the gate?
Oh,
Big
those are the
metal
steel watchers.
bastards. Even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? Ah, it's no good, I tell you.
The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found. One more mark, then we can go.
It's you, right?
Yeah, it's me. That doesn't seem good. I don't have stealth.
Well, hello, beautiful. Aren't you a sight to behold?
You must excuse my brother.
Oh my god,
He
they're
forgets
vampires.
that we have a very pressing engagement.
You must excuse my sister. She's a terrible bore. But you look like someone who enjoys a party. There's a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar. Why not join us?
I don't know. I don't normally accept invitations from
Oh,
strangers.
thank goodness we're such good friends, then.
This is not the time, Petras.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise. Just think, soon we'll
I'm
feel
gonna
the
go get a
sun on our
Starian.
skin. After all this.
Sounds good. Don't need fish, thanks.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering. I would, but you have... well, in that... I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
I see. So the
We
flop
should
house
go.
is just a hotel.
I do not want to face the master if we're late for his black mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the master. No more needed.
It's not for
So
the
they're collecting
master,
people.
it's for me.
Yes.
I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him. Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarian! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Of course that's why he came crawling back. He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us, so he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother, please!
Wow.
Talk or burn. Your choice.
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass beneath his palace. There's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
They'll warn him we're coming.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Sometimes you scare me more than the Elderbrain does.
Well, thank you, darling. But there's nothing to be afraid of. We're a team, after all. We are a team, aren't we? You are still with me.
We're a team. I've got your back. For the lore.
I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend.
Yeah.
And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Oh, well, now all these chests are available for looting.
Hello.
Nice.
With pleasure.
Mr. Mixed Signals, seriously.
Lockpicking is attracting attention. Tread carefully.
We'll just wait for you to go around the corner. Yeah, I know. Go away.
Ready or not. Easy.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Sharess's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
Okay.
We still have investigate Frago's Flophouse.
Yes, the Flophouse
Quest.
I think I'm currently in, so I want to keep exploring it.
Yeah.
Also has rooms.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me with a member of staff,
I'd probably break his good boy.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Sorry.
why does one crossing have so few lodgings? Such a need at least a double bed.
All right.
I'm looking for Fion Goldgrind. What can you tell me about her? Fion. I'm feeling a bit peckish. What do you have?
I'm here.
Camp supplies. I'll take a sunmill in half, please. Thank you.
Let's go.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city.
Did find.
Why won't they let you in? All right. Where are you?
Hardly a challenge.
Ooh.
Lockpicking is attracting attention.
How did you get up here?
Carefully.
I'm tired of waiting.
The shapeshifter's key fit perfectly. Now, what's inside?
Open. Oh. It's another room.
There, by the bed. Someone spilled some blood.
Bloodstains. Right.
You notice some
See
blood
temple
has
plans
pooled
on the table.
wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Oh, there's Fion. Flower-shaped key with a 5 scratched into the petals.
Pretty little key. Identical to the one I took from the shapeshifter in the temple tunnels.
Identical is the one I took from the shapeshifter.
In a brothel. Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all unpleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron...
Yeah, I found temple plans too.
A map with Father Logan's name. Seems the shapeshifters were all over the tunnels he used.
Wait, is this Worker Bernier who you found? Or no, you found Fion.
Yeah, no, I killed that guy.
Oh, I see.
He wasn't moving and I was trying to lockpick. I was like, dude! Ooh, lots of clothes. All right. Investigate the murders.
Ursula has no regard for Baldurians, really?
Show the ballless target list to the investigator. Father Lorgan's name appears on a target list we found, tying his murder into a test for cultists to access the Temple of Baal. We should show this to investigator Valeria. And then killed to gain access to the ballless murder tribunal. We found a list of people marked for death. If we kill 2 targets from this list and bring a severed hand as proof, we can stand before the murder tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal. And it looks like we do, if you look at our journal for our deal with the devil, we do have 2 quest options: escape the deal or fulfill the deal.
Interesting, okay.
So we signed Raphael's deal, but are having second thoughts about giving the ultra-powerful crown of Karsus to a devil. Raphael is smart, but perhaps he can be outsmarted. If we could get into the House of Hope and destroy our contract, that would void the deal. Okay, so there is an option for us.
Cool. Hoping that would be the case.
Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. Well, let's go give this...
No one back home will ever believe this.
Let's go give this to the investigator.
We solved your murder. And only had to do 1 murder.
What a day.
Yeah,
To
just
solve
one.
it.
Just one murder. It was a cakewalk, really. I'm gonna lockpick all these chests now that nobody's watching.
We're just like real cops.
The realest cops.
What is happening?
What's going on?
The brain is breaking free.
That's not terrifying or anything. Nice.
Assume you're just stealing everything?
Yeah, I just finished up all the lock picking, so I will head back to the caress.
Interesting times. Come on, open up.
Alright. Let's go hopefully clear the names of the refugees with this.
Teresa's caress also has roots.
Stay. Such a rude.
Birthday boy's acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
Listen, you floating golden pachyderm. Father Lorgan's murder is just one of a bigger plot. A Baal plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory?
Murder target
Constable
list.
Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Nice.
Well, what are you waiting for?
That was a weird look.
That was a weird look.
Bloody conspiracy to solve. Move.
All right.
All right.
So what I think we should do, since we have just a little bit left, we should go to camp, do a long rest. How are your spells looking?
I've just used one level 1 spell slot.
Okay. Then we can just do a long rest without using any supplies, so we don't waste anything. But I think we're gonna get some cutscenes since we did a lot of dialogue stuff today.
Sounds good to me.
Probably break his nose.
So not a whole lot of combat, but a lot of
Story.
a lot of story today. Yeah, today was a very lore-heavy episode.
Yep.
All right, in the day. want to talk?
Gale, looks like.
Oh, Gale wants to talk? Wait, what happened? It froze for me.
Same, I clicked on Gale and it's just frozen.
Oh, I can X out of it.
It's still frozen for me. I can click space to skip, but I'm afraid I'm going to miss the dialogue.
Can you try reloading?
Could, but let's see.
Just see what your most recent load is.
It was 07. So
okay, it was a while ago.
A while ago. Let me go to the. I'm gonna go to the main menu and come back in, I think.
If you do that, it'll boot me out.
Or maybe should I save game? I'll try save game.
Yeah, maybe save and
yeah, I'll save and load. Save files, new save. And load campsite. I'm still frozen here.
Maybe just push the dialogue options then. I can try to. Let's see if there's any other way to do it.
Alright, so I have the text here. I just don't have the animations. Gale says, "You'll have to forgive me, but I'm struggling to understand why you'd agree to just hand over the crown, especially for a bloody hammer." Don't worry. I said what Raphael wanted to hear. I have no intention of giving him the crown.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown.
Gale is a silent voice in your head.
The devil doesn't get there first.
Okay.
Oakfather preserve you.
Okay. Doesn't look like anyone else wants to talk. Unless you see something I don't. Alright.
Let me go talk to Lae'zel real quick.
Okay.
Just to see.
Voss stands at the ready. All that remains is to return to the astral prism and break Orpheus free. How we get in remains to be seen.
Alright.
Alright. Bed. Just do a partial rest. nothing. Just asleep. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Well.
We now have dialogue.
Oh, do we?
Karlak.
All right. Hey, Karlak.
In here, I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was.
Ooh.
You signed a deal with Raphael. What were you thinking?
Jeez, all these are awful.
Yep. We need this hammer. I did what I had to do.
Because why would a devil ever lie to you?
These are really bad. Wow. I hate all these.
Yeah, none of them are right.
Well. Fuck.
I would just go with the first one.
I guess. But we don't intend to abide by the contract, so I don't want to say that. I'm going to say 3. It's none of your business, Karlak. I made the deal, not you.
You are my business. End of story. As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that.
What do you want to do about it?
We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in.
There you go.
I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once.
Wow.
We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair.
Wow.
I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Good.
She loves us. She loves us.
Yeah.
She's bestie. All right. I do want to re-equip Olsen and see if I've gotten higher approval ratings. So.
Oakfather preserve you.
Yeah, I need you by my
You
side.
are blessed with several companions.
Yeah, come with me. And then we're improving. We're headed in the right direction.
Where do you see their...
So if you have them equipped to you, or recruited, just type in and click on their person. So then when you go to the inventory button and look at the left-hand panel and look at the bottom, it shows you approval. No, you want to do the inventory, not tab. So press I on the keyboard if you're looking at the keyboard.
Oh, I see. Approval. Got it. Wow. Lae'zel really likes me.
Lae'zel loves you. All right, want to throw down one more save for good measure?
Yep. Let's do it.
Well, GG's.
Good day of lore.
Good day of lore. Karlak Mommy, best mommy. Yeah, I really loved that sequence. That was super sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a very lore-heavy day. God knows what's going to happen next week. But I am very glad that and we made a deal with a fucking devil, so like good God. YouTube, thanks so much for hanging out with us and our deal making. God knows what trouble we're gonna get into next week. But when that happens, we will see you there every step of the way. See you next time, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.